everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about my SEL Strategist Toolbox. So for my strategy 1, I decided to do connecting with students. I think that connecting with students is really important one when it comes to having a good relationship with each other, both teacher and students. So what this is basically developing real relationships with students, whether it's individual or as a class. Basically, they do this by asking questions to get to know each other better. So when they can do this, so for best connection results, it's best to do this in the first day of school to continue this connection till the end of the year. So starting the connection like right in the first day of school, and just following that throughout the semester or throughout the school year. So the way this helps is that when students feel comfortable with teachers, they tend to work more hard, and it allows for their academic progress to increase. So students will feel that the teacher understands them, and that they will feel better by feeling confident to ask questions. For my strategy 2 is classroom roles and responsibilities. So it gives responsibilities like line leader, calendar helper, teacher helper, and door helper. So students just have certain types of responsibilities. Usually students, when this is done is, basically students should have responsibilities all throughout the school year. Switching roles, of course. I know, for example, when I was doing my student teaching, my master teacher, she had student roles, so she switched the roles every day. So in the morning, she had like little names, like little cards with names, and she had like a line leader, door holder, teacher helper, calendar helper. So she used to switch the names in order every day. So each student used to get a responsibility every day, a different responsibility every day. The way this helps is that it helps students build their sense of self-worth, and it allows for students to know that they can do more than just learning class. So it makes them feel a little bit more important, especially like being a teacher helper. You're giving them more responsibility, like passing out papers, asking them, oh, can you please go to the office to take this paper, stuff like that. For my third strategy, I did daily greetings. These are also really important. Just making sure that what this is basically is developing a good connection and having like a good start of the day. So by greeting each other, so ways that they can do that, greeting each other is by waving, by giving hugs, or just simply saying hello, or even just like a handshake. I know right now with with COVID and stuff, those things we can't really do, so just waving hello, or just saying like hello, or stuff like that. When is the best time to do this? So for me, I think it's most important to greet in the beginning of class, so as they're walking through the door to start the day off right. And this can also, obviously sometimes if for some reason, I don't know why we would forget to greet our students, but we could also be done after the kids walk in class, after they're already sitting down. Just like trying not to forget to greet them, because I think this starts the day off good for students and for the teacher. So the way this helps is by greeting each other. Students and teachers, they will have a better connection with this throughout the day, and the students will feel good, and it will increase their engagement in class. For my fourth strategy, I have students manage their emotions. So what this is students should be able to manage their emotions to know how and when they are feeling a certain way. So when this can be done, is students should always learn how to manage their emotions. So basically just start in the beginning of the school year, and then just keeping that just managing their emotions all throughout, so that they know how to manage their emotions, not only just in the beginning, but like all throughout the school year. The way this helps is that students will be able to know how they are feeling in certain situations. It just basically helps them like know and understand if they are feeling sad, if they are feeling happy, or why they are feeling a certain way. And this way they can kind of think about like, oh, like why am I feeling sad, or what should I do to not feel sad? So they'll be able to recognize their emotions. My fifth strategy, I said like beanbag area, so kind of like a calm area where students can go and just relax and just think about how they're feeling, or if they're feeling a certain type of way. So I feel like this kind of fits in with managing emotions, just because if they manage their emotions, they know what they're feeling. So if they're feeling angry or if they're feeling sad, they can come to the beanbag area and kind of just relax and calm themselves down. So what this is basically have a calm area that I call the beanbag area, where students are able to go and calm down when they are having a good day, or they're just having a bad time. So they can read a book, or they can use fidgets. Also, I didn't put this in here, but I think I put it on one of my discussions. I put that students could also, or I can provide them a little box and a piece of paper and a pencil where students can write how they are feeling. That way they can kind of take the way they are feeling. Now if they're feeling angry, just write it down on the paper and then put that paper inside the box, and that kind of just leaves those emotions out. Like once they go back to sit down, their emotions are stay in that box. So basically they go back and they're calmed. It's best to do this usually when students aren't having a good day throughout the day. So just any day basically. The way this helps is that it can help them calm themselves down and return back to their learning area when they feel better and they're more calm again. For my sixth strategy, I chose allow for buddy time. So giving the students time for buddy time. So what this is give students the opportunity to work with students older than them. Each student will have one buddy from an older grade, and they will once a week have buddy time. So an older student will read to them, and they will also have the opportunity to share classroom that is done. For example, the younger student can share their work that they have done. And then when the students can do this, the students will have buddy time once a week. And I think once a week is pretty good. The way this helps is that students will have a special connection with someone older than them. So I think that having somebody older than them, like as a buddy, is actually really good, because obviously they're different ages and they know different things. So sharing and connecting with each other is good for them. It allows them to build a positive relationship. My seventh strategy, I said motivate students. So motivate students by recognizing their efforts, making sure that even if they don't succeed, they receive a great job, fantastic, or you did good, or even if they didn't do good, next time it will be better. So just motivating them and recognizing what they are doing. So it's best to motivate students when they are trying their best, even if they fail. When students are taking tests, if they are answering questions being asked. So at any time during their school time, it's a good time to, it's the best time to motivate the students. The way this helps is students who are motivated are seen to do better in class and achievements, so they try hard. They tend to try harder. For example, I think that if my teacher would tell me, "Oh, you're doing a great job," even if I wasn't, even if I'm struggling, I would try my hardest. I would try harder to try to complete the assignment or try to do better. So strategy number 8, I chose model good character. So what this is basically show students how they are supposed to be and act when they are in class. Allow them to notice your character so that they can show the same character. So just be a good, just show like good modeling, the way a teacher should act when they're teaching students. And then when they can do this is since day 1, they should be showing the good behavior, like both teachers and students. So that way both teachers and students can be left with a good perspective of that person. And obviously you're starting the semester off good. So the way this helps is by modeling good character. Students are able to see how they are supposed to act when they are in class. So often students like to act the way teachers do, or they try to be like them. So we should encourage kindness, respect, and a good character. My strategy number 9, good relationships. What this is they show and maintain good relationships with students by showing interest in their lives and in and outside of school, and by always having positive attitudes towards students. When they can do this is teachers and students should show good relationships at all times in and outside of school. So even just if there was a time where they would have to start it, or like I would just say at the beginning of school, like all throughout the school year, because I think it's really important that they show that all throughout, or like just any time, like all the time. The way this helps is having good relationship motivates students to enhance their learning. So by being able to feel more confident and more comfortable around everyone in the class, so just having good relationships makes students feel confident, so they're more confident, comfortable to ask any types of questions, which allows them for higher achievement. My last strategy is setting expectations and rules. So to determine what expectations and the rules for students will be before presenting them to the students, so kind of figure out what expectations and rules you want to show the students. Some examples of expectations and rules can be no food or drinks in class, be on time, which is really important, no talking when teacher is talking, and to be respectful. So I know these are like some of the ones that most lower grade teachers have, or just most teachers have, like being respectful, no talking when teacher is talking. So when to show this is show these expectations in the first day of school, so since the beginning of the school year, so students can learn and follow them since day 1. So that's really important to show it in the beginning of the school year. And then students will get familiar with those expectations and rules as well. The way this helps is by setting expectations, students will know what to expect, and it allows for teachers to understand certain behaviors. And that is all. Thank you.